Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and this morning I'm currently at John's house from Creek Fishing Adventures. Stayed here last night. I'm getting ready to go on an almost week-long adventure with him through Middle Tennessee, going after some smallmouth. I live down in Georgia, and I love that we have shoal bass down there, but because of that and because of the Alabama spotted bass, we have like no smallmouth, so I've been super excited about this trip. And it's currently Sunday. The plan is to fish Monday through Friday, 5 different rivers. So we're doing 5 rivers in 5 days. It is Sunday morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over towards Middle Tennessee and probably fish somewhere on the way. So I might end up doing 6 rivers in 6 days. If I'm not too tired, maybe I'll do 7 and 7. I don't know, we'll see, but I think this week is gonna be awesome. We're gonna be hopefully on a lot of smallmouth and have a really good time. So make sure to stay tuned. Well, the trip is already off to an unpredictable start. The first creek that I had marked on the way to the campsite tonight that I was thinking about fishing had a fire and rescue boat. It came like flying in. This guy had to move his truck out of the way. So I think the plan now is just to go straight to the campsite, which is on a river that we're planning on fishing, the Buffalo River. I might fish a little today, hopefully catch some fish. All right, y'all, I made it to the campsite, which is right on the river here. Man, that river is so clear. We don't really have stuff like that in Georgia. We got some clear rivers, but not quite like that. So I'm excited. Got the tent set up. Now I'm gonna go head down to the river and get to some fishing. Now it sounds like John and I are probably gonna fish this river tomorrow. So I'll get to fish it 2 days in a row, which will be pretty cool. All right, I'm on the water now. Just talked to a fisherman. Sounds like you didn't get anything on topwater today, but he caught a bunch on the Helgermite. So I figured the Helgermite would work. Topwater can be hit or miss. I'm still gonna try it just to see, because I would really like to catch something on topwater. I may just leave my kayak right here and do a little wading. All right, it looks like we finally got a decent little bend in the river that maybe creates some water that hopefully is a little deeper and not quite as fast. Oh yeah, some of that water up there, this whole bank looks pretty solid. Oh, there's fish. Man, I said it looked good. Is it a smallie? Yep, little smallie. There we go. I mean, this spot looks way better than everywhere else I've fished. The river was just real narrow for a while with just like a ton of current. I needed like some sort of bend with some deeper water. That's what we got right here. So nothing big, maybe like a little 10-inch smallie. But that is my first fish on the bluegrass bug, designed by John. Pretty cool little Helgermite type lure. And that's my first smallie of the trip. Hopefully the first of many. All right, thanks for biting, buddy. Ooh. All right, I caught a fish on the bluegrass bug, and I don't really have the best jig head for it with me. I think they work better with the Z-Man jig head. John gave me one yesterday, but I think it's in my truck. So I've also been wanting to try these power bait max scent flatworms, so I might throw one of these on the jig head I have, see if I can get something on this. Finally. I've had so many hits over here and I keep missing them. Finally hooked one. It's actually gonna take long at all on that flatworm. I wanted to try these out. They're kind of expensive, honestly. I think it was roughly $10 for an 8-pack of these worms. But hey, it worked. Caught a little smallie pretty fast. Maybe a 12-incher. Slight upgrade from the last one. But that didn't take long on that Berkeley max scent flatworm. I've heard these are really good for smallmouth. I think a lot of people fish them on lakes on a drop shot, but it looks pretty good on a little jig head like that. All right, now let this one go. Seems like there's got to be more fish in this deep hole right here. Oh my gosh, there's a fish chasing it up. I think it's a smallie. That's weird. They're going, oh my gosh. My line broke. I actually saw their, oh, did my knot come undone? I think one hit it when I was reeling it in that time. Dang it, dude, I've already lost 2 of these jig heads and 2 of those flatworms that are not cheap. Oh, that's fish. Oh, didn't get the best hook set. Oh my gosh, he seems decent. Right, he's not that big, but it's not bad. Ooh, he's a good smallie. Dude, it's pretty good on this flatworm. Oh, it's actually really good, dude. It's not a giant, I can't really tell. Ooh, biggest by far. Dude, it's a good fish. Let's go. Oh man, glad I retied. I've been sitting right here. I just had that one come off. Tied on another flatworm, even though I've already lost a couple of them. And, ooh, that's actually a solid smallmouth. Probably the biggest one I've caught in a long time. Dude, no giant, but probably like a 16-incher. Oh, they must have those, what are those called? Not leeches, it's like those things that attach on a fish. I forget what they're called, but those must be in this river. But man, dude, another nice one on the flatworm. Really the first nice one, but another one on the flatworm. And he's pinned really good. I kind of like this. It really, you can drop it down in the current. You can fish it up next to a tree, kind of like I just was. And there we go. Our first nice smallmouth of the trip. Nothing huge. I'm sure there's much bigger in here, but really awesome fish to catch. All right, looks like he'll go 16 1/4, almost 16 1/2, so not a bad fish to start. All right, thanks for biting, buddy. First nice smallie of the trip. Hopefully many more to come. Man, he's running right at me. I don't think I really got the best hook set on. Dude, I'm just sitting in the same spot. That was my first cast on the other side of the river, and he flung my freaking flatworm off. Honestly, might just use some like trick worms cut down or something. The flatworms, I mean, they're working, but if I keep losing too many of them, I want to save some of them for later. Man, feisty little smallie. Probably like a little 10-incher right there, maybe 11-incher. So 3 small ones, 1 nice one so far. But yeah, that was only a few minutes after that nice one. Oh, there we go. On top water. It's tiny. It is tiny. Little rock bass. Wow. I mean, for a rock bass, it's not very little, but man, got something to hit the chop though. I switched back to it. I mean, this whole area is like really shaded, but that is kind of wild. A big old rock bass on the Chapo 120. Well, that gives me a little confidence. I mean, the sun's kind of that way now. There's a lot of shade. Maybe that means I'll get some more on top water, but it is a rock bass and not a smallie, so I don't know. This might have just been kind of a random catch, but we'll see. Kind of a beat up little rock bass there, but it's a fun little catch. Never, hardly ever do I catch rock bass. They just don't, they're not in the areas that I fish. might be a rock bass. Oh, is it a smallie? Okay, it is a smallie. He was pecking at it. I could tell it wasn't big. Fat little guy. They're liking this flatworm, that's for sure. Maybe should have brought more than one pack with me, but if they'll eat this flatworm, I'm sure they'll eat like a trick worm too, or like a zoom finesse worm. But the Berkeley max scent does have some really good scent, so I think that does make it work a little bit better. So I'll use these when I have them. Looks like I'm probably gonna run out because this is already my 4th worm. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I still have him. Oh, I do. He went flying out of the water. Tiny one. Goodness. There's this nice rock wall right here. I'm about to turn around because I don't want to get back too late. If I'm fishing so many days in a row, I probably need to try not to fish till dark just to save some energy, but there's a tiny little smallmouth. Oh my gosh, another little one. I don't know, that first spot I started at today seemed a lot better than most of the water I've covered since then. So I've just had a handful of little guys like that. Well, I'm headed back, just lost another flatworm, the one that was on my hook, so I'm gonna put these up for now. I only have 3 left. They do work well, but they don't seem to be very durable. I might try this bellow stick. Looks kind of similar. Probably got a lot of scent, kind of like the max scent. Yeah, ooh, pretty stinky there. Looks like it'd be pretty good. Is that a fish? There's a fish. Man, seems pretty good. Oh yeah. Okay, not a giant, but not bad. Is it a rock bass? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a giant rock bass actually. It's funny, it's like, you know, smallmouth get way bigger than rock bass, so. A smallmouth this size wouldn't be anything too big, but that's actually a nice size rock bass. Maybe close to 10 inches. Chill. All right, I think it was about 10 inches. I don't know if that's big enough to get a little award thing, but if it is, it's too bad because he flopped off. Yeah, this is a kind of weird looking lure, but like weird in a good way. It has a lot of action. All right, well, I'm almost back to the campsite. Probably got a little under an hour till dark, so I'm gonna try to unload my stuff, get some food in me, go to bed, and then get ready to do this 5 more days in a row. 100 inches. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't, I caught 9. I caught like a 16 and a quarter and a bunch of small ones, so. No, one rock bass on the chopo, everything else is on like a bottom lure.
8 rock bass off the bank right here.
What the heck? All right, I'm off the water now. I copied John, got the same exact tent that he got. And before it gets dark, I'm gonna try to cook some dinner here. I've been eating these freeze-dried meals recently on fishing trips when I'm camping. Haven't tried this chicken pesto one yet. The chicken Alfredo one I had was amazing from the same brand, so I'm gonna do a taste test and see how I like this one.
Did you fish on the way up?
Some, yeah. For a little ways there, it's kind of like skinny and fast. Well, I got a new stove, and basically with these freeze-dried meals, you just put boiling water into here, and it's just 2/3 a cup of boiling water. For this one, it took like 2 seconds for it to start boiling. Wait, are you thinking we're gonna stay here more than one night, or?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, where else are we gonna go?
That's what I was thinking, but that guy was like, your friend made it sound like you're only gonna stay one night, so I was like.
I told him I might stay 2. I told him we might stay 1, might stay 2.
Might say 3, might say 4, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, time for a taste test. See how this is compared to the chicken Alfredo. That's what it looks like. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Oh my gosh, yeah. This might be my new go-to meal for camping, but oh, just shifted the camera a little bit. Today was a successful day. Kind of just like a little bit of a teaser for the rest of the week. The next 5 days, we're fishing 5 different rivers, including the one I fished today. And it's gonna be an adventure. I think we're gonna catch a lot of fish. I don't know what we're gonna catch them on, but you have to wait and see. Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is the second day of my almost week-long Tennessee fishing trip here with John over there. We're fishing the Buffalo River. We camped here last night. I actually fished here a little bit yesterday. Maybe you saw that in my last video, but today we're doing an 8-mile float, just taking out of the campsite here. We're about to get on the shuttle service. They're gonna drive us up there. What you think, John? You ready to catch some fish?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right, it's just getting real.
All right, the shuttle just dropped John and I off here, and I'm hoping we can catch them on top water. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I think at the very least we can probably catch them on like a Helgramite bottom type lure, but let's get after it and see if we can get on some good smallmouth. Goodness, there's gotta be fish on that tree. That's where one would be. I'm putting a flatworm back on. Oh, rock bass. All right, I put on the flatworm, even though I have a few left. Might have to go to one of the Walmarts around here to stock up on them if I want to use them tomorrow. But there's a little rock bass. John caught like a ton of these off the bank yesterday. I think there's definitely a lot of these guys in here. A lot of smallmouth and a lot of rock bass in this river. That is a tricky spot. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. You got it?
Oh, it's cool, eh? Take your breath away. Okay, it's shallow right there. I don't think you can get that paddle.
Yeah.
It's too strong right there.
Yeah.
There's one right there. There's one right there.
I would get around that root and then try to get over. Like, it's right there. You don't want to hit it.
That's a death trap right there. That's what's crazy is like this whole river, there's no problem. All of a sudden you come across something like that.
Yeah. This is some Chapo water right here. Something's gonna hit the Chapo. I would think it would be over here. Oh my gosh, on the Chapo. There we go. Oh, he's sideways hooked, dude. He might come off. Oh, there we go. Dude, on the top water. John and I were just looking at the clouds, seeing there's a little more cloud cover. And I was like, I got some more confidence to throw the Chopo now. That whole bank right there looked so good, like perfect Chopo water. The first little area, after not getting a hit, I was getting a little bit discouraged, but got this one. All right, nothing too big, but maybe like a little 14-inch Somali with that bright red eye. They might be spawning this time of year. Not a bad little fish. He hammered the Chopo. I mean, I think that cloud cover we have is just gonna help the topwater bite. At least I hope so. Hopefully this is not like a random catch. All right, I'll let this fish go. I guess I'll let him go in this grass here. Dude, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Just the river. Oh my gosh. Good one too. Good smallmouth. Oh, little one. I just had like probably a 2-pound smallie follow up the flatworm. He might have been bigger than that. I don't know. He was a solid one. Goodness, chill. Just a little smallie on the flatworm. Little guy. This reminds me a little bit of, I'm getting a bunch of pecks. It's probably a rock bass. Looks like it. These rock bass just like continually peck at it. Yeah, I feel like all the fish we're gonna catch are either rock bass or smallmouth. Little rock bass. Oh, little smallie. Oh man, goodness, he's getting me all sorts of tangled up there. So far, the biggest fish by far has come on the Chopo. So flatworm's working, just catching me some smaller fish. I'll take it. Do you have the bluegrass bug on? Yeah. Yeah, now you're really gonna catch them. I have one. I thought it was snagged. I was trying to get it unstuck and I actually had a fish. It's not even that big, but a little smallie. And we haven't caught anything too big yet. This guy's a little, I don't know, maybe a 12-incher. Again on that flatworm. I'm really liking this flatworm. There's a moth in the back of my camera over there, but yeah, I'm almost out of them, unfortunately. I only got one more besides the one on my hook, so probably have to end up switching lures at some point today. Well, that's another little smallmouth on the flatworm there. Let him go. Oh, on the glide bait. Are you kidding me? Dude, I just caught like a 10-incher on a glide bait. That is crazy. Well, glide bait worked, but man, that's a tiny fish on a glide bait. I don't know what this like 8-inch bass was thinking, trying to eat a glide bait, but he hit it. I caught him on a glide bait. That's kind of crazy. The lure was like actually as big as that fish. Oh my gosh, dude. That was a nice one on the glide bait, dude. That was, woo. That was a good fish. I'm sticking with the glide bait. It was easily 2. Oh, I had a little one this time. Maybe not, I don't know. It's my biggest of the day, that's for sure. Oh gosh, there we go. Dude, on the glide bait. That's probably like a 16, 17, maybe more than that, I don't know. Dude, that's crazy. I had one hit the glide bait. He came off, next cast, I got my redemption. All right, y'all, there's my first good fish of the day. Nothing too big, but at least a 16 incher, maybe 17. Not a bad fish. I put the glide bait on, had caught that tiny one in that pool up there, went down to this pool, missed one, and then caught this one. So I'm gonna have to throw that glide bait around for a little while. All right, she was right at 17 inches. Beautiful Tennessee smallmouth there. Dude, look at that fish. That is beautiful. Let's let her go. There she goes. Man, dude, I mean, this grass line just looks so good. I'm gonna cast a glide over there. Dude, this river's so cool. It just changes a lot. We got this grassy area. It's kind of wide open. I gotta actually pay attention. Oh my gosh, another one. Goodness, he jumped into the kayak, or almost, then he got off. Poor little guy, oh well. Yeah, he got quite the headache, I think. Well, it's another one on the glide bait. This is kind of some slower water. It's too bad that one got off. He literally jumped like straight into the kayak. I don't know, I think this bite is more consistent than anything else so far today, and that was another like decent one. Dude, I've had I guess 4 hits on this now.
What is that?
A glide bait. All right, well, John and I are taking a little lunch break on this nice gravel bar here. Got my little stove, got some water, getting ready to be boiled, and got this little chicken Alfredo. These are super good, and it's nice to have like a warm meal on the river. So I'm gonna eat this up and then get back to fishing. Well, that's a good looking fishing snack right there. Goodness. Oh, a snake fell out of that tree. Great. Jeez. Oh. Hopefully there's no more snakes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stop jumping. Stop jumping. You said my name and he hit it. Oh my gosh, it's a good one. Dude, it's probably like an 18. Maybe bigger, I don't know. It's probably like an 18. Oh goodness. That was kind of way out there too. I must have drawn him out. Oh, it's just like this super deep rock wall. All right, there's my third one on the glide bait. John had a few on the fluke since lunch. I was starting to lose hope a little. It's on this big rock wall. John was calling for me, and as soon as he said my name, this guy hit it. He's kind of beat up. Look, he might not even be that much. Look at his tail. It's all like messed up, but it's probably at least 18. That's a good fish.
Yeah, he is messed up.
Yeah, he's seen some better days, that's for sure. He might be spawning. I mean, look at that.
Mine had blood on his tail.
Okay, they're probably spawning or something.
Maybe that's what they're doing under. That's why they're out a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably.
17 3/4. He'd probably be 18.
How much?
17 3/4.
Yeah.
His tail's all messed up.
He's 18 and a half. Messed up tail.
Yeah. All right, y'all. He went 17 3/4. His tail's super messed up. I think they're spawning right now. He'd probably usually be at least 18, but that's a good fish. Maybe I'll throw him on the scale. I don't know. He's probably at least like 2.5, I would think. Beautiful fish there. Real beat up because she's spawning or something, but there she goes. She's finding her way. She's a little confused. Now she's upright. Swimming off. Dude, this is amazing. No, this is where I turned around yesterday. I mean, it's not much that we have left. Man, it feels so big in this current, but it's not that big. It's not bad though. 14 incher maybe. Goodness. Oh, not bad. Let me put my motor down, or my anchor. I actually caught a couple here yesterday. We're almost done. It's only 2 o'clock. Like, kind of surprised. We went faster than I think we thought we were going. But I was throwing that glide bait forever. Really only had that one hit on it since lunch. It was a good one, but I kind of just wanted to catch some more fish. So I went back to the flatworm. I think that might be number 10 on the day. Really only caught 2 since lunch. So I don't know. The glide bait action was pretty good for a little while, and then it kind of just stopped. Well, another little guy on the flatworm. It's my very last flatworm. Oh my gosh. No way. Oh! Wasn't a giant, but it was pretty good. What? He was probably like a 16 incher. I don't think it was anything too big, but I was not expecting that. Kind of a, oh, another one. This one's smaller. Oh my gosh. Get in here, fish. Why does this keep happening? Oh man. Dude, I mean, I wonder if they're spawning and this is like, that other one was a female and this is a male. I don't know. But he got tangled in my other lure right here. Chill. Yeah, this is another little one on the glide bait. It's kind of crazy, like, to have no action on it and then all of a sudden, like, miss a pretty good one on it and catch this little one. Well, my GoPro just died, but after losing that little one, after losing that good one, I caught a little one. I'll take it. Glide bait's really been one of the best lures today, besides the flatworm. There's a fish. John said he caught a lot of rock bats here yesterday. I guess they're still here. So there's a little one. Day's pretty much over. But, oh, well, there that guy goes. I'm gonna anchor down and try to catch a few rock bass if I can. Apparently they really like this spot.
Did you take full drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about
yesterday I drove pretty close, but
I was like, I hope he got full drive because I know he'll, like last track sometimes, there are certain areas that be a little sketchy.
See how long it took. 3:45.
That was a full day. I wasn't like a... Think outside the box. That's the thing. I just saying I get stuck in ruts. Like this cool, like little breeze going right now. Yeah, hammock.
all right, John and I are off the water and we're headed into town. Might go to Walmart to get some lures, get some food, and then possibly scout out some fishing spots for tomorrow.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, YouTube. You didn't know Hey, YouTube, but...
Turn right.
Did something. Yeah. Take one bite.
Well, it's been a few hours since I talked to the camera, but John and I are camping right out here on the river like we did last night, and today was a successful day. Fished for about 7 hours from like 9 a.m. to 3:45, so almost 7, and caught some fish. Wasn't like an insane day, but caught a few really nice smallmouth. And tomorrow we're actually probably going to do another float on the Buffalo River, the one right below the float we did today. We met a guy, Rex River Fishing, another YouTuber who did that today and had a really good day, caught some big ones on topwater. So we're thinking, we're already here. We've heard from multiple people that stretch is better than the stretch we did today. So we might just go ahead and do that tomorrow. hopefully catch some more fish on top water, because today I only caught that one on top water, so I don't really know what was going on there. Maybe it was just a stretch of river we were fishing, but you'll have to stay tuned for that video. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is the third day of my Middle Tennessee trip. Camped here on the Buffalo River again today, and we're fishing the Buffalo for the third day in a row. This was not really the original plan, but we fished it yesterday. Had a pretty solid day, didn't really catch anything on top water. And then we talked with a guy we met, Rex River Fishing, he's another YouTuber, and he fished a different stretch of river and caught fish from top water all day. And supposedly the stretch is better for top water. So that's the stretch we're fishing today. It's a 10-mile stretch. I got some choppos tied on, and I am hoping for some top water. It's supposed to be kind of overcast today, some on and off rain. So hopefully that means we'll get some on top water. And John put in like 10 minutes ago. I would say he is rushing me, but it's probably more fair to say that I'm slowing him down, because I like to get all my stuff ready how I like it in the morning, and I usually take a while. So I need to hurry up, get in here and catch up to John. I need some more top water in my life. Let's see, both of the past 2 days, I caught one fish on a chopo. It's just kind of like one random top water hit that I caught. Hopefully today will be different. We'll see. If I'm gonna use the small one, I'd rather just use the 75. Which hopefully, yeah, I didn't crack that one. It doesn't look like. Oh my gosh, there we go, dude. Let's go. Already. This is like 2 minutes in. I mean, the bridge is right there, people. I put in right there. Already caught one. It's tiny, but dude, that's awesome. I just got one on top water. All right, that's already a good sign. Hopefully today will be a chopo day, even if this is a little guy. I mean, most of the fish we caught yesterday were pretty small, but my two biggest came on glide bait. Okay. All right, little, maybe 12-inch smallie, maybe like a 10-incher, I don't know. But a little guy on the chopo. That is a good way to start, though. Gives me hope for a day of topwater fishing. And there's so many good-looking logs. Oh my goodness. I had a terrible cast right there. There we go. I had a bad first cast. Oh, it's quite good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please don't jump again, buddy. Goodness, I barely got him in. He was barely hooked at the end. In the first, like, 15 minutes, I got as many fish on topwater as I did in the whole first 2 days. All right, y'all, second fish of the day is a good one. Not a giant, I'll throw him on the board, but at least a 16-incher. That's a good fish. The smallmouth in this river seemed to be like really long and slender, kind of. But that was an awesome hit. I don't even know if I got that on camera. Well, it turns out this guy was 17 1/4, so that's my second biggest fish of the trip so far. Watch her go in this crystal clear Tennessee stream water. Trying to scare her off. There she goes. Slow and steady. There's one. Little. Something little. Oh, he came off. My drag is pretty tight. I was wondering if I need to loosen it. Oh my, are you kidding? How did he not eat that? Like, he did it so good. There's one. They all jump. It's not ideal. Smallies jump so much. Oh my gosh, speaking of which, he jumped into the yak. Maybe 13, 14 incher. It's probably a 14 incher. They're so slender, like a 14 incher here seems significantly smaller than a typical 14 inch bass. At least smaller than a 14 inch shoal bass, which is what I'm used to catching. Let him go there. It's the first one I've landed in a while. I've had a handful of hits in between. Looks like it's about to start pouring down rain. Yeah. Uh-oh, I might need to put my rain jacket on. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. We might want to stop. I mean, we could just wait a few minutes, see what happens. Goodness. We knew it was going to rain, but that's pretty bad. Last time we checked, it was only supposed to be for like a couple hours that I was going to do this, so hopefully that's still the case. Because we're probably about 1 mile in of 10 miles, would be my guess. We're not very far. Little guy. Ooh. Alright. Little one. Oh, I keep forgetting my my chest mount's not on right now. Audio might not be quite as good. I need to put it back on. We just had to wait through a long rainstorm and thunderstorm. So I took it off. Little guy, maybe a 10 incher. Come on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought he got off. Oh. They just jump so much. It's hard to keep them pinned. Oh goodness, I need to get this guy in. Okay. Man, that's tricky. Sometimes I was about to hit that tree. I knew I needed to get that fish in as soon as I could. All right, well there's another little smallie, my first one in a little while. Maybe like a 14 incher. Another fish in that Chapo 75. I've been using the big Chapo a ton recently, so it's kind of fun to have a little bit of a change. Use that 75. You definitely get more hits on it. And I still caught a nice one on it earlier. Oh my goodness. That was a good hit, but he didn't get it. Throw the glide in there. On the glide. Oh my gosh, it's a tiny one. I don't know if it's the same one or not. It's like a tiny fish on the glide bait, but kind of seems like the one was bigger that I had on the Chapo. But man, this glide bait works too. Caught a handful on it yesterday, including my two biggest. Also caught one way smaller than this on it yesterday. There's a tiny little, like 12-inch smallie probably on the glide bait. It really is amazing how small a fish will eat the glide bait. I literally caught one that was like 8 inches on it yesterday. Oh, one hit right there. I don't even know there's a log right there. It was just shallow. Oh, my glide bait fell off. What the heck? But it's, I see it. What in the world? I don't think it's too deep right here. Hopefully not. What in the world? My glide bait literally came untied, but I see it right here on the bottom. I'll get out for it if I need to. Well, you got kind of lucky there. My glide bait almost came untied yesterday too. I need to tie better knot. Oh, I saw that log. I was like, wanted to cast behind it. I didn't even really cast too far behind it. I kind of like just cast it directly over it. Thought it might not have been far back enough, and I guess it was. Got a little guy. All right, another little fish on the chop though. Probably another like 12-incher. Let him go here. What the heck? One got it. On the glide bait. My first cast on the glide right here. Goodness. It's not too big, but probably a 15. Probably my second biggest of the day. That's kind of cool. He like waked on it. I thought it was like a tiny fish, and then he came back and hit it. It's not a big one or anything, but it's a solid one. All right, I was throwing the Chapo a bunch. We came to this rock bluff. The water's a little bit deeper, a little slower, and I decided to throw the glide bait and got one on my first cast in there. This river's amazing. I mean, these bluffs, these rock bluffs just look amazing. It's the first one I've actually caught a fish off of, I think. Maybe we can go to that big gravel beach down there. All right, it's time for a little lunch break. Got this nice gravel bar here we can eat lunch on. This amazing rock bluff behind us. The scenery on this river is pretty amazing. All right, having the same thing for lunch today that I had yesterday. Another one of these chicken Alfredos. Got my little stove. It's this little jet boil. I really like it, just got it. Super easy to boil water in it, and it boils water in like a minute. And this only needs 3/4 cup of water, so it doesn't take long at all to boil that in this little stove. And it's really compact, like a little cup.
Oh man, it's deep. Taking me down. I'd hate to fall out of a kayak over here on the edge.
Little guy on the Chapo. It's a rock bass. First rock bass I've caught today. Actually, the first day I caught a rock bass on the Chapo 120. They'll hit topwater, but definitely not as common to catch on topwater as the smallmouth. It's good to get something different, kind of nice to have a little change. Little rock bass on the Chapo 75. What was it on? Not that big. Little one. Oh. He was maybe like not even 14 inches probably. Oh, how does he get off with 2 trebles? I don't know. Have you caught any since lunch? Same. Oh my goodness. That was a nice fish. He just bumped it. I saw him like follow it when I reel it in. Goodness, man. Deep water, I feel like, holds some giants. I wish my glide bait sank a little bit faster. It's quite the slow sinker. Looks like the mountain like caved in over here. Some type of rock slide right there. Almost like a dirt slide. I don't know. Just a bunch of sand that fell down or something. It's kind of crazy looking. Oh, there's a little eye. I think it's a rock bass. What the heck? I've caught 2 rock bass in a row on the Chapo. I mean, the last one was like an hour ago, but the bite is really slowed down. I don't really know what's going on, but it's another rock bass on the Chapo. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna storm again. I would think the bite will get better. Oh, something. Little smallie. Goodness. Now the rain's coming down. Tiny little smallie. It's tiny, yeah. Oh my goodness. I should have brought the motors. We could have been cruising through. I know. Surprisingly, I didn't. There's a fish. It's a little smallie. Yeah. Oh man, I got desperate. I put on a trick worm. It's been forever since I caught one, it feels like. I had to put on a black trick worm to get one. Not a very big fish, but I'm happy to finally get another one. Well, trick worm's a lure that I use a lot. Works great for shoal bass. I don't know why it wouldn't work for smallmouth. Maybe a 10-incher. Lots of little guys today. Got him. What is this? Oh my gosh. This guy was pecking at it. Well, that's 2 fish kind of fast on the trick worm, but they're tiny. This one's might be the smallest smallmouth I've caught on the trip. All right, little buddy. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Dude, I mean, what is going on? The second half of the day has just been super rough. Getting these random tiny catches. And I got a tiny little rock bass on the Chapo. I mean, the fish are not getting any bigger, that's for sure. Just getting smaller and smaller. There we go. Oh my gosh. Bro, I don't know what's going on. I've caught a handful of rock bass on the Chapo now. Little rock bass on the Chapo. We got 1 mile, there's a sign. All right, people, last mile. This has been overall kind of a rough float. Even though I have close to 20 fish, there's a ton of little ones and lots of slow times. I don't know, it's been weird. I'm gonna go back to the trick worm. Had no hits on the Chapo in a while. There we go. Oh, it came off. That was on the trick worm. I'm in the back of the pool here. Well, that's the second time I switched back to the trick worm and had a bite really fast, so. Fridge on the edge of the river over there. How does it even end up in the river? What?
I caught my 2 best fish.
Really?
After that sign.
Really?
And one of them was right there. I was looking at the ramp. I caught 17 1/4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Had a good day out on the water today. Kind of started off really well and started to go downhill from there, but still caught a lot of fish. You know, my biggest fish of the day was the second fish I caught at 17 1/4. John's day was a little bit different. His 2 biggest came at the very end, whereas I didn't catch anything on that last little stretch. So kind of interesting day, but still an awesome day getting to explore a really cool river here in Middle Tennessee. And tomorrow I get to explore a new one. We might be going to a creek tomorrow, kind of like a bigger creek, small river. And supposedly it's got some really good fishing in it, some really good smallmouth fishing. So you'll have to stay tuned for that one. Still haven't caught like a giant yet. I'd love to get a 19-inch smallmouth on this trip, or like a 20-incher, that would be even better. But I don't know, maybe we can make it happen tomorrow. But first, I'll need to get some sleep. This is my 3rd night at the campsite. It's actually been pretty good. Got my sleeping bag here, got this nice little fan. This has been really handy here. Really nice little addition to my tent here to make it more comfortable. But yeah, we'll see what we can make happen tomorrow. First, gotta get some sleep, and then we'll get going. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Well, hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is another day in Middle Tennessee. It's currently Wednesday. Been here since Sunday. Now camped here 3 nights, and today John and I have a new creek we're gonna fish that's supposed to be really good fishing. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, honestly in kind of a sketchy area, but I think that probably means the fishing is gonna be really good. So we're gonna go load our trucks, head over there, and hopefully we'll be on some good smallmouth today. All right, y'all, John and I are on the creek now. Oh my goodness. And John already got a hit. We've already seen some fish. John's already had a couple hits.
He came all the way out, hit it again.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, looks like we'll probably be on some fish today.
Doesn't mean it's gonna be the same in the river, but
Yeah. So many fish. They're just like suckers right here, but ah! That hit right there. Pretty good hit too. Dude, he's hitting it out of the water. They're like just smacking it like. Nice. Oh. No way. No way. I watched him follow it. Oh my gosh. Dude, he was following it for like forever. Bro. Dude, I mean, I saw him come out from that log. He just like,
Better quality too.
yeah. So I was saying they're like thick. All right, y'all. John and I got in this creek. We've had a ton of topwater hits already. We both watched this smallie just come out from under a log and absolutely annihilate the choppa. It was kind of weird. It was like real slow. He just came up behind it, finally hit it. And that's a probably 15 or so incher, fat one. They're a little thicker looking here than the river we were fishing yesterday. All right, y'all. Here's a little underwater release of that smallie. Oh man. There are some smallies right there. Did not get a good hook set on this one. Oh my gosh. There we go. So John's ahead of me with the topwater. He's like, throw a Helgram right behind me. I don't have a Helgram right on, so I just throw in the trick worm. And got a little smallie. All right, y'all, there's another little smallie. I mean, this is the first little one. Honestly, looks like he's been caught before. So, little 12 incher, we'll take it. Man, this water is clear. There she goes. And this is a nice little hole right here. I think there's a handful of other smallies in there most likely. See if one wants to chop though. Oh, not the cast I was intending, but... Oh my gosh, I got one. No way. John already fished this hole too. Like, I mean, he went through it. It's a little smallie on the chop though. Goodness, chill. That's crazy. That was my first cast in there with a choppo. I didn't start with a choppo because John probably made a few casts on his way down with his choppo type lure he's using. Dude, I'm loving the creek we're fishing already. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, dude. John literally already fished this. I'm just taking my time a little more, I think. Chill, buddy, chill. Goodness. Nothing too big, but this one's 13 and a half, maybe. All right, current's kind of fast. Might have been a bad place to put my motor down, or anchor down. So it's not stopping me. Dude, this pink trappo. I used it a good bit last summer, not a ton, but I used it some last summer. It worked really well. I wanted to bring out the pink today. Probably doesn't even really matter, honestly, especially in this creek, but there's another little 13 and a half inch smallie probably on the pink choppo. Let's let her go right here. These smallies are mean. I've caught 4 so far. I caught 2 in one hole. No, oh shoot. I broke the choppo. I've done that before. 1 on the trick worm, 3 on topwater. Oh, choppo. On the pink choppo. I broke my other one. I only have 2, so hopefully I won't break this one today. Ah. As my motor drags along the whole bottom of the river. Well, I'm pretty frustrated I broke the first pink choppo, so that was a 105 size. This is the 120. I didn't know if it mattered having the bigger plop, if that would make a difference and the fish wouldn't bite it or something, but it didn't take too much longer to get this fish. This is more of like a skinny smallmouth, kind of long and skinny like some of the ones we caught yesterday. Maybe like a 14 incher. Not a bad little fish. All right, y'all, another little smallie that fell victim to the pink choppo. It's so fun using that big pink choppo. Some people might think like, oh, bright pink, that's not gonna work, but it works really well. All right, as much as I love the pink Chopo, haven't gotten a bite on it in a little while. Doesn't mean I'm ready to stop throwing a Chopo though. I might just throw this little 75. Caught a lot of fish on it yesterday. You been catching any? No. I haven't really either. Last one I caught was that one you saw on the Chopo.
One little smallmouth.
Oh. Do I have one? Oh my gosh. Little smallie. My line got all tangled. I had like a tiny hit on there on my top water, so I threw in the trick worm. Got me a little one. I mean, I don't know. The last little bit, John and I have not really been catching many. There's one. Oh man, he pulled, no way. He pulled off and another one was chasing it. Well, I had two fish fighting over the Chopo right there. They both hit it and didn't get hooked. It could have been the same one. I'm pretty sure it's two of them though. One hit it, got off, the other one came up and tried to eat it.
Pulling in for lunch.
All right, well, John and I are taking a little lunch break. Today started out really good. We actually started in like a different creek that flows into this creek. And I caught 4 fish in that little creek, and then we got into the river, or the bigger creek, and I've only caught 2. It's really been pretty rough so far, so I don't know. Hopefully we can get some food in us and figure something out later in the day. Got another one of these meals. I actually have chicken pesto pasta today. Past 2 days I ate chicken Alfredo.
Look at that.
What is it, a turtle?
Sitting over here eating lunch and I see this little bitty turtle. The size of your kayak would not make any difference out here unless you're dragging. We're gonna end up catching some good fish, for sure. We feel like we've been fishing for 3 days in a row because we have.
I'm about ready too. I just tied the Helgermite on. I might try it. Finally just had a fish on the Helgermite. I just wasn't really paying attention. It came off. There we go. Goodness, it's been forever since I caught a fish. My camera says it's only been like a little over an hour since lunch, but I think the heat's making it feel like it was way longer than that. I just switched to the Helgermite. I'm pretty sure I had one come off a second ago. I wasn't really paying attention. Then a few minutes later, got a little guy. Most of the smallies we've caught today have been just little, like roughly 10 inches like this. Maybe a few a little bigger, but that first one I caught was by far the biggest one I've caught today. Did you let it go?
I got him.
Oh.
Finally.
Oh man, that's bigger than I thought it'd be.
I wanted to do a little short.
What the heck? Hopefully I don't get attacked by some weird bird.
I don't know what it was. It was creepy. It's been a struggle today. We've been grinding, and all of a sudden we had a big one. Big old beautiful smallie. Creek smallie, shallow water on the little fluke, or the Z-Man style jerk shad.
There's a fish. Ah, on the Helgermite. In the boat. Stop. Stop. And he's under my seat. Don't know how that happened, but oh man, this is one of those days for me that it's just one of those days, doesn't really go right. Makes you want to like quit fishing or something. I don't know. Today's been a grind for me. Really tough after I caught those first 4 fish. It's another one on the Nico Helgermite. I don't know. I was really hoping the fish would be hitting topwater, and they were at the beginning of the day, but it just hasn't really worked out. And this creek is just the way it is different than what I'm used to fishing. It's like, it's the type of creek that looks like it'd be really good for the choppa, but it just hasn't really been today.
There's a fish. Oh, oh my gosh.
John! I got a nice largemouth. What in the world? Dude, that's a good fish. This camera just died. Today's been so rough for me. I finally catch a good one. All right, y'all. Today has been a struggle. Like, I caught some fish on the pink choppa at the very beginning. Threw it a little bit throughout the day, nothing. And then finally at the very end, that pink choppa just hit the water and this nice largemouth hit it. Probably, I don't know, 2.5 pounder, maybe 18 and change. Just a really good fish. My best fish of the day by far. Not a smallmouth, but certainly very happy to catch it, and we're right here at the takeout, so it's definitely a good way to end the day. Are you just gonna video it?
Go ahead, you're good.
All right, y'all. 18 1/4 inch largemouth to end the day. That pink choppa saved me and actually got me a good fish. All right, y'all. John and I are headed back up to my truck. Ended out the day there with a nice catch. Most of the day ended up being kind of a struggle. I'd started off amazing in that feeder creek that we put in at. I thought we were about to have an amazing day. Didn't quite pan out like that, but still caught a really nice fish. Got to fish a new scenic river or creek that I'd never fished before, so that was pretty awesome. And the pink choppa is what did most of the damage for me today. I honestly don't think that the color choppa really even matters that much, but the pink definitely works. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. I've got 2 more days that I'm going to be here in Tennessee, maybe 3 if I have enough energy, but probably just 2 more days. And John and I are going to be fishing a creek tomorrow that's a little smaller than this one, and I'm hoping we can get some topwater fish there. I don't know. I'm just hoping for a good day of fishing at a new place that I've never fished before. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Sam from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is my 5th day in a row fishing here in Middle Tennessee. And today I'm at a beautiful little creek that is filled with smallmouth. I've caught a couple fish so far. I'm out here with Tyler from the Southern Flow YouTube channel. He's showing John and I one of his favorite creeks that I think John's done with him once before, and this is my first time here, and it is an amazing looking creek. I've been throwing some topwater. I was throwing a little rat, but I kept missing the rat, so I may have to throw on a choppa to catch some topwater fish later. But I think between the topwater and the Helgermite, we should be on a lot of fish today, so make sure to stay tuned for a fun day of fishing at this beautiful little creek in Middle Tennessee. Oh. On the Helgermite. Yep. Oh my goodness, that's a big rock bass. I'm not used to catching these. I hardly ever catch them. Well, first fish of the day is a giant rock bass. This is pretty big. I'd never catch these guys, but it might be like a 10-incher, maybe. All right, y'all, I'll let this fish go. This guy was 9 3/4, so that's pretty big for a rock bass. Oh. Well, there's the first hit on the rat. I had a follow like 2 seconds ago. Come on. Oh. Had one hit. Oh, I think that was a fish. There's one. Oh, not a bad one. Had one hit the rat in this hole, and he kind of just barely nipped at it. Didn't hook him, so thought I'd throw in the Nico Helgermite and got myself my first smallmouth of the day. Had that nice little rock bass upstream. This is probably like a little 13-inch smallmouth. Not a bad fish there. I really want to catch some fish on the rat I have tied on today. This one did hit it, or some fish in there. Didn't hook it, so that's why I went with the Helgermite, but I'll go ahead and let this guy go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding, dude? That fish destroyed it. As much as I want to catch fish on this rat, I just had like a fish hit it twice. I was saying I might have to switch. Oh my goodness. Bro, what in the world? This is getting bites, but if I keep losing fish like that, I mean, that's the first one I've actually hooked, but he came off in like 2 seconds. Wow. I saw him come out, so I paused it, and he just hit it out of the water. I might just drag around it.
How old are you?
23. Yep. Oh wow, I didn't know you were almost 40, John. You're an old man. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Got a giant on the glide bait. I got like a red ear that's smaller than the glide bait. Like I thought something hit it. That was really weird. What in the world? Today has not really panned out so far. We had some action at the beginning and it's been really slow. I actually had a really good smallmouth hit this glide bait a little bit ago. And then I catch this little red ear, long ear. It's a long ear, I think, not a red ear. All right, beautiful little fish. Not really what we're after, but it's a cool little extra catch. Hammered it. Oh goodness. There's a snake right in front of my kayak. Do not want to get close to that snake. He was like pretty close to my kayak. If they're all the way on top of the water, does that mean they're venomous?
Typically, but not always.
All right, well that one's definitely all the way on top.
Like his whole body's like out of the water from that.
Yeah. Let me know what type of snake y'all think this is.
You can see it from back here.
We're pretty sure it's venomous because it's all the way on top of the water. Typically that means they're venomous. Comment down below what type of snake you think it is. I'm not totally sure. Kind of looks, I don't think it's a copperhead. But he doesn't really want to get out of the water, it seems like. Maybe now he is. Oh. What the heck? What do these smallmouth want, dude? They just pop this lure out of the water. Oh, I had one. Oh, I didn't realize I had a fish, dude. I had one. I didn't even realize it. There's one. He's little. Man, it's only my third fish of the day. Today's been an absolute struggle. Like y'all just saw that one that hit my mouth right up out of the water like twice. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. I've had so many hits without fish. Like the hookup ratio total for today has been terrible. Probably one of my worst days ever. The amount of hits I'm getting with the amount of fish that I'm landing. But there's a little smallie, pretty little fish. Got him on the Nico Helgermite. And just missed one in here too, so maybe I can get another one up in there. There's another one. Ooh, this is better. My best of the day. Not that one. On the Helgermite. It's probably a 15-incher at least. Goodness. Oh, chill. Probably a 15-incher. There we go. What do you know, dude? I only landed 2 fish the whole day, and I catch 2 out of this little hole right here. Not a giant, but that's like a 15-inch smallie. Good creek smallie there. A fun little fight on him. 15 3/4. Not a bad little fish right there.
Where'd you catch one?
Just a Helgermite. All right, y'all. Well, there's a little 15 3/4-inch smallie on that Nico Helgermite. It's funny how I caught 2 fish all day and then 2 fish right here within a couple minutes of each other. I'm gonna try to get an underwater release here. Ooh. He looks kind of big in the water. Got another one. This hole is like loaded. Man. I got one at the front of this hole. Caught 2 out of the back. It's got another out of the front. Might have to be a Nico Helgermite kind of day. Because all the all the topwater fish are just popping the lure right out of the water, not getting hooked. I did have one hooked very briefly earlier on the rat, and it came off after like 2 seconds. There we go. Another pretty Tennessee Creek smallie. Another one. Oh my gosh. Ooh, and there's another one with him. Oh my gosh. This one's not bad. Look at that other one with him. It just swam away. Dude, they just went downriver. I'm gonna keep fishing here. Goodness. Stop. Not a bad one. Probably a little 14-incher. Second biggest so far, and he's a chunky little guy. He's got these little black spots. Let me know down below if you know what these black spots are. Like, I've seen this on red-eye bass before, probably spotted bass too. I don't know why they have these little black dots. Like, I honestly have no idea what that is. Never heard of what it is, but let me know down below if you know. But there's a little guy. Not a bad little guy. Good little Tennessee Creek smallie. Let him go. Man, this water is amazing. It's just so clear. You can see the fish so well. It's awesome. There he goes. Kind of got a different angle on it up here. Ooh. Another one. Oh my gosh. Is this a smallie or? It is a smallie. Okay. For a second I thought it was like a largie, or I think they have Kentucky spots in here. Wow, this is insane. This is loaded right here with these beautiful, pristine looking smallmouth out of this little nice little creek here. Another one, man. I don't know how many I'm gonna catch out here. Been out here a few hours. Was really kind of struggling to land fish, and then pulled up to this one little hole right here. Already caught 5 out of it. Maybe I'll get another one. This tree looks too good not to fish it, and I just had a bite, so under it. Fish. And I keep biting. Well, there's one. Dude! It's like on fire now. I don't know. I think I need to just fish the Helgramite. It's another like 10 to 12 incher. But I'll take it. Man. I'd a lot rather be catching these than nothing. For a while there, I was basically catching nothing. I love releasing these fish in the clear water.
You retired? Yeah. I got you.
A lot of people have the medium light. This is just the light. Okay. Don't use it.
And back to Crazy Horse and do that float that y'all did down the Blue Rock with him. And I was gonna bring the kids, but ended up.
Oh,
You see that?
yep.
Oh my gosh. Dude. On John's rod. I was testing it out. Just
Crawfish?
yeah.
It's about to get wild for you, brother.
That's crazy.
I wanted to that fish.
John has this Corrado BFS, and I just wanted to make a few casts with it. First cast with it, got a little smallmouth on that Rebel crawl you put on there. Alright, I'll let him go. Alright, we just got done with our lunch break, and it's time for some more fishing. Hopefully we can get on a bit of a topwater bite this afternoon. Had a bunch of bites earlier, but no landed fish. I put on a little choppo instead of that little rat. We'll see if smallies will actually eat that. I mean, come on. How's there not a fish right there? Got a little one. he might come off. I don't think I got a good hook set on him. There we go. Well, John's throwing topwater in front of me, so I was like, I'll just use the Helgermite for now. And it's really the only thing I've caught fish on, so I might need to just stick with it. This little fish is somewhere under my seat. Stop. All right, I'm about to fall into this tree, but there's another little like 10-inch smallmouth. Most of the ones I've caught today are that size. But I mean, I don't know, the Helgermite works good for smallmouth. It definitely can catch bigger ones too. All right, one last chance at this cast. Really? Tell me nothing under there wants to bite. There we go. On the Chopo. Finally. Oh, it seems pretty good. Oh. Get up in there, buddy. Boom. Another 15 and change. Dude, that was in that little side pocket of the river. There we go. Finally got a fish on topwater. Had a million hits, just haven't landed any. Well, there's my first topwater fish of the day. And the second biggest one. Maybe like a 15-incher, nothing too big, but an awesome hit. That guy just absolutely destroyed the topwater. And he actually sucked it under. He didn't pop it up in the air like a million other fish have done today. All right, we'll watch this guy swim off. Beautiful little fish. Can't get over how clear this water is. It's just awesome watching him swim off. My Chopo's broken? Maybe it broke when I was reeling over those logs. I think this is the only white Chopo 75 I have. Might have to go to the whopper plopper. I didn't even know these box turtles swam. He seems very slow. He's like trying to get back to the bank, but he's kind of going in circles. There's one, a little one. He barely hit that thing. He just kind of sucked it under. It's another one of those like 10-inchers. Oh, caught a handful of these guys today. This is on the whopper plopper. My Chopo broke. I think it broke when I was dragging that last fish over those rocks. I do love the Chopo, but one bad thing about it is the tail breaks super easy. Anyway, another little smallie.
Yeah, I'm not getting up early tomorrow. Whatever we're doing tomorrow is a half day.
Yeah.
15-mile float tomorrow.
Let's do it. 12 hours on the water.
Oh, there's a little guy. Tiny one. I just switched to this chrome chop though a little bit ago. Don't get me stuck. All right, there's probably the smallest fish of the day on the chrome Chopo. This is the only Chopo 90 I had with me. Tyler's been doing pretty good on a whopper plopper 90. All right, little guy.
Did you catch something right there?
Tiny little one.
Top one?
Yeah. There we go. Little guy. Man, there's so many this size in here. This little dinky smallmouth. Glad I got another one on topwater though. Had a few hits in between that last little tiny catch I had. All right, another little dinky smallmouth. There we go. Please, he's barely hooked, I think. Oh, he's sideways hooked. It's like belly hooked. Ah. It's one of my best ones of the day. It's probably a 15. It's probably like a 15 incher. Maybe like tied for my second biggest. All right, y'all, here's a little 15 1/4 inch smallmouth. That's my second longest one of the day. Got him on that pink chopo. I haven't thrown it a ton today, but it's my first fish I've landed on it.
Make sure it stays running.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, another one. Dude, on the pink chopo. It's hooked all weird. Oh, chill. Looked like a really good spot right there. Goodness, that was maybe my next cast. It's interesting how they get like side hooked like that. Sometimes they get hooked in the mouth like this and the side, and then they shake out the mouth and then they're just hooked in the side like that. It's right at 14 inches. It's one of the better ones we've caught. I feel like this stream would be really good for wading, because sometimes when I just stood here and casted while, you know, standing, I've caught a handful of fish. Sometimes in the kayak, oh, where'd he go? There he goes. Sometimes in the kayak you just pass over a lot of water that's really good, and you don't get to fish it thoroughly. Like here, I was able to just stand, get out of my kayak, and make a really good cast right in front of this root ball. And sometimes, you know, if you're in your kayak, you can't get quite a good cast, and you just kind of go right past it. There we go. Not a bad one. Get in here. They're like a 15. I'm definitely weeding out some of the 12 inchers with this. I feel like. Oh, you were filming that?
Yeah.
Awesome. It's got another little smallie on the pink chopo. Probably a 15 incher. I haven't really caught anything much bigger than 15 inches today, but this seems to be weeding out some of those tiny little like 10 to 11 inchers that keep hitting all my other lures. Well, he's about 15 and a half, maybe 15 and a quarter. Let him go right here. Man, that clear water is awesome. Oh, come on. There we go. That spot looked so good. Not a very big one. Ah. A little 12 incher maybe. I was gonna be really surprised if I didn't get one there. I mean, you can't draw up a much better looking spot than that for the chopo. It's the smallest one I've caught on the chopo 120 so far. Was weeding out the small ones until this guy. It'll still catch pretty small fish. But I got, how many 15 inchers have I caught today? I think I've caught 4 and 2 of them were on this, so it's definitely caught me more quality fish than the other lures I've been using. Little guy. Oh my goodness, did I just break my chopo? Pretty sure I did. Might see if I can go backwards. Isn't that what Tyler did? Watch the pro. Watch the pro.
Had to watch the first two. I got a mistake.
Dude, I did not want him to let go of that dog. I was like, that thing might kill me. All right, y'all. I'm here with Tyler and John. It has been a long, exhausting day, but we managed to catch some fish. Gotta give a thank you to Tyler here from Southern Flow on YouTube for showing John and I around on one of his favorite creeks. It was a pretty awesome day. Caught a lot on topwater, kind of off and on. Like I caught a few. Well, we had so many hits. We had like 1 million hits on topwater. Only landed so many of those, but another awesome day here in Middle Tennessee. I am worn out. We were literally on the water for over 10 hours. My camera said 10 hours and 11 minutes of filming. John and I don't know where we're staying tonight. We don't know where we're fishing tomorrow, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But we should have one more day of fishing here in Middle Tennessee, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'll catch y'all in that next video. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is my last day here in Middle Tennessee. Day 6, I'm pretty worn out. 6 days of kayak fishing in a row will take a little bit of a beating on you, but today John and I are out at a little creek, kind of more of an urban spot, and today I kind of just want to catch a bunch of fish if I can. I'm probably just going to use the BFS. Also got a spinning rod with me. Probably put on like a little Whopper Popper 60 and just see if I can get some fish on topwater. So make sure to stay tuned. This creek should have a lot of smallmouth in it. We're still in some smallmouth territory, and we'll see if we can get some today. This creek is real shallow right here, but it gets a lot deeper. We saw a real nice deep hole down here earlier, or yesterday, or a couple days ago when we scouted it out. And there's like some old dam with a bunch of shoals a little ways downriver, so that's probably the main spot we'll be fishing today, but hopefully we'll be on some fish before then as well.
Like a lot of good, decent bass.
Oh, I see a smallie.
Yeah, there was
I think he was on a bed. I think he's on a bed. There he was.
oh yeah.
It looked like he was in a little circle.
And then I came down further and caught this one. I don't know what to do right now.
Oh, got one. Sunfish. Oh, just a bluegill. First fish of the day is a bluegill. John's caught a couple smallies. This is a pretty little bluegill. It's a healthy looking fish. And there he goes. He didn't want to be shown to the camera for too long. Oh, dude. John, cast over here. Like a 14, 15 incher. He's going up. Is that a smallie? Oh. Oh. There's one. A little smallie. Oh, rock bass. Never mind. Little rock bass. John just got himself a nice smallie on the bluegrass bug. So I started throwing the Helgermite, and I think I may have to do that today. I was trying to just use BFS. I may still use it a little bit, but if the Helgermite's what's going to catch him, then I'll stick with it. There's a little smallie. All on the Helgermite. Alright, there's my first smallie of the day. Little 12 incher probably on the Nico Helgermite. Feels good to get a smallie. It's what we're after. Don't mind catching a few other fish too, but we're really out here to get some smallies. We've seen a handful of little largemouth in this creek too. Oh, nice. Should we get... Oh, I was going to say, should we get a double picture? All right, I'll do a little underwater release of this smallie right here. He's ready to go. There's two on a bed right here, John, and they're big.
So out in the middle every once in a while, out in front of you when you're going after these things.
Something. Oh, rock bass. They're pretty in this creek. Like, man, beautiful colors on that rock bass. Now caught more rock bass than smallies. John and I have seen so many smallmouth in this creek. Like, it's really shallow, super clear, and you can kind of just look around and see everything. It's been pretty cool. Might get another underwater release of this little rock bass here. Well, there he goes. There's a fish. Oh. Stop jumping. I think it's a trout. I got a trout. John and I have seen a few trout in here. I guess they must stock trout in here. Stay on, buddy. I'm trying this little crankbait on my BFS. Wow, he came off in the net. It's a colorful looking trout. I'm really getting some multi-species today. I already have, how many fish have I caught? I've caught 2 rock bass, a smallie, a bluegill, and now a trout. So I've caught 4 species. Well, here's a little trout. This is definitely a surprise. Wasn't expecting to catch one of these today. All right, we'll try to watch him swim off here. Get down there, buddy. It's kind of weird catching a trout in such slow water. There's this whole dam right here. I thought we were gonna be able to fish below it. We'll have to see. We might just have to get out and do some wading or something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Giant rock bass. Dude, this has gotta be my PB. This is huge. Dude, that is a big rock bass. Holy cow. Dude. John, I need your board. I need to give him some water.
Goodness.
I know, it's huge. It might be 12 inches.
Yeah, we got video of this.
All right, y'all. Just call my PB rock bass. It is huge. Got him on the BFS on this little Guggen Squad crawfish crankbait. It's a fatty right there. I think he's at least 11 inches, probably. Definitely my PB. 11 point, almost 11.5.
Leave your hands for a second, or is that my hand?
11.5 like that.
All right.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna see how much this guy weighs. He was like 11.5 inches, maybe like 11.25 with the mouth closed. 1 pound, 2 ounces. That's a giant for a Tennessee creek. Like maybe on like the Great Lakes or something, they get really big somewhere up north, but down here, that is a giant. I've already done a handful of underwater releases today, but I got to on this big boy. Dude, he's such a nice rock bass. Oh, and he was trying to get around my paddle and he darted off right when I did that. There's another fish. Running with it. Is it a smallie? It's a trout, I think. Dude, I got another trout. What in the world? What the heck? I've never caught trout in like deep, slow water like this. I mean, it's not terribly slow, but look at that. Another little trout on the Guggen Squad crankbait. There we go. He was hooked kind of weird. It's hard to get it off, but there's another really unexpected catch. Can't believe I've caught 2 trout on this crankbait. Oh, there's a nice little log right along this wall. He must have been like hiding under that log. I mean, there's a little bit of current here. That dam's like, I think it's called a low head dam when the water just runs over it. So it's not like the water's totally stopped here. Oh, another trout. Oh my goodness. Oh, he came off, but man, they love this lure. Yeah. I can't believe I've had 3 trout hit this and not a single smallie. There's a fish. Oh, smallie. Right when I said that. Oh, not a bad one either. Chill. Probably 15-incher. Stay on, bud. There we go. Right after I said I didn't have a smallie on this crankbait yet, I catch a nice little like 14, 15-incher. I was packing some lures for this trip. I saw this little Guggen Squad crankbait and I was like, that looks good for a BFS. And now I'm glad I brought it. All right, well, this crankbait's doing some damage for me. It's kind of weird how I've got more trout hits on it than bass and like rock bass. Didn't bring my board today. That's probably a good little 13 and a half incher. Thanks for biting, buddy. Probably gonna shoot off here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got something nice. Oh my gosh, nice smallie. Please stay on. Please stay on. Dude, nice smallie on that crankbait. I just retied. It's probably a good thing I did. Guess I should have brought my board today. I didn't know we were going to catch anything very big in this little creek. Probably like a 16 or so incher. One of the better smallies I've caught on this trip. All right, y'all, got a nice little smallie there. 16 incher. Wasn't really expecting to catch anything too big today. This is actually bigger than anything I caught yesterday on this really nice creek we went to. So it's kind of paying off, just exploring a new spot here with John, and ended up catching quite a few fish. All right, y'all, we're gonna try to get an underwater release of this fish.
Nope. Went off.
It didn't work? Oh well, there he goes. Sometimes the foam messes up when we try to get a release, but that was a nice little smallie. I'm gonna see if I can catch any more off this little dam here. It's pretty deep. That other one I kind of just made a random cast. I had that smallie bite. There's one off that tree. Little guy. It's a largemouth. Ooh, and there's another one with him. I think it's a largemouth. Yep, a little largemouth. Cast it right over that tree. Man, seems like these fish are eating good, even though it's kind of some slow water here. A little 11-inch, maybe 12-inch largemouth. I'm liking this crankbait, man. It's a perfect little BFS setup. I don't even know if Guggen still makes this crankbait. I know they kind of like are redoing some of their lures and stuff. Let him go. Thanks for biting, little buddy. All right, y'all, just got done getting a little bit of a lunch break. Didn't really bring a full lunch today, but ate a few snacks. We're getting ready to head back, and I think I'm probably just gonna stick with that crankbait. If I stop getting bites on it, I might switch to something else. There's a log parallel to that flat rock in front of you. Ooh, there's a little rock bass on the crankbait. I had one that like swiped at it right next to the boat a second ago. Ah, sorry little buddy. Kind of tore his mouth up a bit. There's another fish on that Guggen crankbait. Really liking that little Guggen crankbait so far. There's probably another rock bass. Oh, little smallie. Ah, this is only my 4th smallmouth of the day. I think the most fish I've caught has been a rock bass. Caught probably like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 rock bass. But here's another little smallie on this nice little rock wall. And once we get past this like deep stretch, the creek is really shallow for a while, so I'll probably have to switch from this crankbait. I do have a shallow crankbait I may try, but for now stick with this one. All right, there he goes. There's another one. This is a rock bass. Man, this is a rock bass honey hole. It's crazy. I mean, now that I've caught so many of them, you can really tell how good of a fish that was that I caught earlier. Ooh, and he's peeing. Oh my gosh. He might be spawning. Oh my gosh. He is dumping stuff out everywhere. Let him go. But yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, I do a lot of shoal bass fishing, and a 20-inch shoal bass is a trophy in Georgia. I just looked up in Tennessee, and a trophy-sized rock bass is 10 inches. So that rock bass I caught that was 11 and a half is kind of like the equivalent of catching a 23-inch shoal bass. So that's like how big of a rock bass that is for Tennessee. So that was definitely an awesome catch.
This hole's got so many fishes here. Me and Aaron both have caught a bunch. Even, I was up past that, dude, all week, this has been every time I fish it.
Oh my gosh. Is that a rock bass? Yeah. I like stopped it. I was about to make another cast. The rock bass really like this crankbait.
Yeah, I don't know how you can catch those rock bass. I caught maybe once or
I've caught way more rock bass today than smallies. Well, I've been quite the rock bass slayer today. I think I've caught like twice as many of these as I have smallmouth.
an hour and a half of paddling that would wear you out.
Like they started and I'm just like, wow.
It's like flying around. That's the blue. That's what actually caught my biggest one.
Yeah.
I'll try those out.
Thanks, dude.
You ever tried the Nico hugger mite?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Maybe one of those.
Yeah, those are good. There's a lot.
That's a good color.
Thank y'all so much.
No problem. Got one? What is this? Another rock bass. Ooh, and a trout was following. There's so many trout in this creek. It doesn't really seem like a creek that would have trout in it. Like the water's not that cold really. But I guess it's cold enough for them. Oh. Well, I'm continuing to absolutely slay the rock bass. All right, well, John and I finally made it back here to the place we put in at. Today was a true creek fishing adventure with the man himself, and honestly, I had the most fun on this day than any other day on the trip. The last day, just doing some simple creek fishing at a spot that we just didn't really know what to expect here. We didn't know there's gonna be any big fish. Sure, I didn't catch any giants, but I did catch a giant rock bass and a nice like 16-inch smallie, and just a good bit of fish. So overall, it was an amazing day. What do you think, John?
Oh, I had a blast. This is a really fun day.
Yeah. And I don't know, it was just an awesome way to end the trip. I'm gonna drive home now. Probably got like a good 5-hour drive, but
would you do this again? That's the question.
would I do this again?
Would you do it? I wouldn't do it next week.
Yeah.
But I would do it again at some point.
Yeah.
After I refreshed.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 days of fishing in a row will definitely wear you out. I think I actually did 6 days, John did 5, but when I get home tonight, I think it's gonna be really easy to fall asleep. I'm gonna be super worn out, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching this series. Catch you guys on that next one. Thanks for watching.